Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are and whenever watching this. Welcome to a new vlog. Do you remember this bike? My lovely little Apache. Hope you like that exhaust note. I haven't had a chance to take this out because most of the time I'm on the EV, or when I'm touring I'm on the 850. Previously this used to be my regular for the short gym runs or short visits late in the night to my friend's place, but it's been raining, so I'm taking the car out mostly and hardly using this. In fact, the Odo is 2,775 kilometers and my Nexon EV has almost 2,900 kilometers on the Odo, and that's been just 2 months. This is almost 2-year-old bike. Of course, the thing with this is I was in Canada for 6 months and then I had the surgery, so never had a chance to take this out. Unfortunately, I'm not doing justice to this bike. Feel bad, but since last week I've started a routine. Since I'm still not sure how safe gyms are, I'm going back to KBR, but not for running, just for walking. So I'm doing around 3.5-4 kilometers of a walk in KBR. That's just the first step to see how far my knee has come in terms of, my left knee has come in terms of strengthening. If I feel strong enough, then I'll get a consultation and then go for a run, because you have to be extra careful in the first 1 year of your knee surgery, and in that sense just taking that extra caution, also not relaxing at the same time. So doing some squats and want to push my walking distance quite a bit. Once I feel comfortable, and I would start running again, because that's something I'm missing a lot, man. Last year by this time actually we were in Sikkim, but before this, from I think April to August was my best running time ever in my life. Like, I did maximum of 19 kilometers of a run within 2 hours. That was like my best ever times, and I really miss it. Meanwhile, the landscape here is changing pretty well. We have around 32 floors of apartments on this side, and a new community coming up right at that rock mountain that you see. That's going to be around 42 floors. Huge buildings. I think within 5-10 years this whole stretch is going to transform with skyscrapers big time. Whenever you're coming from my home Avatar towards High Tech City and Kukatpalli, you can see the skyline of the city. This is going to transform quite a lot. I still remember there was no Malaysian Township when we moved to Hyderabad. I used to jog till that Forum Mall circle, where go back, because there was a big mountain and that was a dead end. Oh, this is a new Honda City. BMW 3 Series ko Xerox kar diya almost, but looks good. Nice. I like it from the rear. Looks big for a city. Previous Honda qualities like the original City, not getting these days anymore. But hopefully this clicks well. Heard good reviews about the seating comfort. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that ownership review of the 850. Unfortunately, it hasn't received that much love, so I don't know if that kind of videos is something that you like. And I keep getting some comments about YouTube algorithm not suggesting my videos and all. Also, not in my hand, guys. The more you see, the more you share, the more you click that like, share and subscribe button, hit that bell icon. The algorithm thinks we are something serious to be taken care of. There is this interesting documentary, or as Chaitanya calls it, drama-cumentary. There is this Netflix show called Social Dilemma. Really found it very fascinating, and you should go check it out. It's about how the social networks like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube keeps us hooked onto the stuff that we see, but it's not something that we select. They are altering the behavior of how we watch certain content and how we don't watch the other side. This might be new for a lot of you guys, but currently the world is quite divided over different kinds of stuff, be it the left, right, so many divisions that are there in the society, but more prevalent nowadays because you have a lot of social media presence to share. So whenever you watch certain side of the story, like let's say you're pro Modi, you'd keep getting only stuff about that. You don't see the other side of the story. Problem with that is whenever we are hearing only one side of the story, we become very passionate and attached to only that side of story. So it's like your beliefs are strengthened further and further. It gets deep rooted. Unfortunately, we don't get to see the other side, and sometimes the other side arguments are also valid, and you kind of need to see both the sides to take a good judgment, because as humans, compared to animals or anything else, what we have is the sense of judgment, guys. That's what unique for us. So definitely check out the other side too. And while you look at the other side, I look at the signal. We have some features here. Trip 1, trip 2, lap timer. इसमें lap timer है. Do you know that? Top speed 121. I never hit that. I don't know. It's been there since I got the delivery. The 0 to 60 is fun. That 4.9 is something definitely I did. We can do a lot on this bike, but this is flickable and fun, easy to ride, especially with this clutch. This is a slipper clutch on a 1 lakh bike. Amazing, man. When I was watching that, I felt like maybe we are, even I am for that matter, go to YouTube recommendations and see what it has recommended to me and some of my subscriptions, but outside that, it's very hard and rare to find content which I haven't subscribed to. So in that sense, I'm sure a lot of you might have already subscribed to my channel, but from the stats I see 50% of you haven't subscribed. So if you hit that subscribe button, I would definitely be in your recommendations. But at the same time, I want new people following too, so you need to share that to people who haven't subscribed, and that's how we get to new crowd, and that's how we get to know new information. All the comments that I got on the 850 review were pretty positive, and I'm sure a lot of new buyers in that category would find it useful. So go share that content. This is the new Superb. I used to be a big fan of Superb. This kind of looks like Octavia. The bridge between Octavia and Superb is too small now. Talking about automobiles, if you are following me on Instagram, the ID is here, you definitely know that I keep sharing some interesting TV shows that I watch. And if you're new to my Instagram page, there will be a section on my profile called My Picks or something, and you can find some interesting content that I shared, TV shows and all. One show called Long Way Up on Apple TV Plus. These guys are very well known because they have done 2 documentary films before, like Long Way Down and Long Way Round, and this was way back in 2004 and 7 when they have toured the world on motorcycles on BMW 1200s, I guess. I don't know, I have to check them, but they're well known in the motorcycle community. They have done these worldwide rides much before anyone have attempted that. Just 2 guys. I haven't seen the original ones, but I've started watching the Long Way Up, where they travel from Patagonia in South America to California on electric bikes with a backup vehicle which is an electric car. It is fascinating how they are traveling. Usually it is tough to travel on a motorcycle, but imagine on an electric motorcycle with only 160 kilometers of range. Oh man, that is so challenging, adventurous and fun to watch. Definitely go check it out. If Tata or MG or Hyundai sponsors a ride, me and Sriman would love to do such a ride where we just ride from K to K. That would be an amazing experience, right? To show how far EVs have come and how far they need to go ahead. Previously, we never used to think so much about electricity. It used to be just something like a part of our life. In India, at least, we used to mostly think about power cuts occasionally, but rest of the world in developed countries, electricity is so common, so ubiquitous, that they never used to think so much about the availability of it, the charging or anything. But now that EVs are picking up, everybody is thinking about how do we charge it, what kind of plug points do we need, how much can the vehicle take, should we have solar power rooftop for this. There's so much of thought going on into renewable energy. So definitely check that out. It's a fun series to watch, especially if you're a traveler, motorcycler, biker. Anyway, almost near KPR. We'll catch you guys once I'm there. Okay? finished almost 4 kilometers of a brisk walk. Want to run, man, but it's been ages. It's been almost 1 year, 1 month since I ran. Still need to strengthen the knee due to the pandemic. I'm slightly scared to visit the doc. Spoke to a friend of mine who is a physio, and he said better to get it checked and then do it. But there are a few exercises that I can get done at home, but it's just that I miss running. Anyway, done here. Before the traffic picks up, I might head out and go back home. See you soon.